right? And based on that, we can have certain choices of making decisions. Out of available best choices, we'll be able to make optimized decisions for the business based on the business constraints. Based on the business constraints, you'll be able to make out or optimize the business decisions. And then we can formulate certain actions, corrective actions, or we can say whatever actionable items will be formed, whatever the prescriptions will be there from the data analyst or the data scientist, that will be formed, right? So there are different areas of analytics or examples of analytics that we are going to look at, like basically the customer analytics, industry focused analytics, financial analytics, performance analytics, and risk analytics. These are different kinds of analytics that we perform usually, right? So these are only a few of them, right? So if you see here in the customer analytics, what customer analytics, how it supports the organizations in taking the critical decisions by releasing certain offers to the customers, basically understanding our customer needs and requirements and their interests. Based on that, organizations are able to take certain critical decisions on giving certain offers to the customer base so as to improve the revenues and to improve the customer satisfactions and expectations, right? So these were the questions that we have asked, right? In the a few slides back, we have seen this customer analytics or analyzing the customer data. So customer analytics uses techniques such as market segmentation, predictive analytics, data modeling, and visualization. It plays a pivotal role in the prediction of customer behavior. Basically, you are going to understand the patterns of the customer behavior, how the customers are behaving to our products, what are the customer likes and dislikes, in how many segments are they distributed, right? With how many segments are the companies dealing, and specifically our company is dealing with how many segments. All these questions will be answered over there, right? And then if you see customer acquisition and customer retention, these are also examples. If you see here, all the telecom companies these days, what they are doing, they are using different marketing methods to retain their customers. Am I right or wrong? How they are retaining their customers? They are giving certain offers. How do they give the offers? They analyze, first of all. If the customer is moving out of the company, they will give certain offers to him so that they don't want to lose the customer, right? So they mainly focus on customer acquisition. So acquisition of new customers, and whatever the customer base we have, we are going to retain those customers, focus on retaining those customers and welcoming more new customers to our business. So with this, our revenues will be increased, right? If you lose your already existing customers, of course your revenues are going to be reduced, and at the same time it will not welcome many customers. When customers are moving out of your company, or when the customers are when the customer base is moving towards other organization, definitely customers will try to move towards that company as part of the trend, right? And then we have example here. If you see the example of financial analytics, so if you see how financial analytics helps financial executives to take critical financial related business questions, they'll be able to forecast the future basically. Business decisions are basically forecasting the future, how the stocks are going to change, how the market is going to change basically, what are the different segments that we have. All these things will be very much helpful for the financial analytics executives. So finally, if you see as an example over here, uh, financial analytics, we have different multiple views and derive multiple insights from the data, right? And the financial analytics helps the companies to take multiple views of their data and derive insights that will help them to take the necessary action, right? So if you take the best example, the financial statements, consolidation of the financial statements. Have you ever heard of financial statements? Can anybody tell me what financial statements are? Have you ever heard of financial statements for a company? Have you ever
Yes,
seen the
sir.
financial
Yes,
statement?
sir.
What is that?
I'm not seeing, I'm just heard about it in my marketing.
Okay,
Financial
what is that?
statement, sir, in which mention everything. Means about the company, about company's part, stakeholders part, about the financial condition, of what is expenditure, what is the future expenditure.
Correct. Exactly, exactly. Everything will be there, financial related data. Exactly. Not only profits and loss, Niti, it will have complete financial status of that particular company. So it is giving information to all the market, complete who are the stakeholders, who are the shareholders in that particular company, and to the government. Basically, it is showing the financial status, right? And to the general public also, who wants to buy the shares in that particular company. It is going to depict complete whole financial status of the company, so that they can get an idea what company is about and how it is doing good in finances. So how many assets it has got, how many assets like is how many depreciating assets it has, and how many appreciating assets it has, what is the value of them, right? What is the business it is doing, how much revenues it is generating, how much profits it is generating, and what is the value it is going to give to its shareholders. Basically, finally, it is going to concentrate on that. So best example is the financial statements, where financial analytics can be seen very widely. So it gives basically different types of charts and graphs and different trends, basically showing how the company has been performing and how the company is going to perform in the future. All these things will be depicted in the financial statements. So this is the best example that you can ever find for financial analytics, right? And then moving ahead, we'll see what performance analytics is. We have seen basically what financial analytics and customer analytics is, and then we are moving towards performance analytics. What performance analytics does? So we have huge data available, and we have even technologies available. We have different kinds of technologies. We have different kinds of uh, technologies like Hadoop technologies. Like we have different types of technologies that we are getting, new technologies, right? With that, we are able to analyze the data, right? So how to analyze the performance? So with this, you can see that like managing only daily operations, planning strategies and budgeting for businesses, right? And meeting service level agreements, pinpoint the areas of improvement. So basically, performance analytics involves or focuses on improving the performance of the business, basically. That's where it is focusing, right? So if you see the example of this performance analytics, it is best depicted in the human resource department, where they are going to track the performance of the employees. They are going to monitor the performance of each and every employee on regular basis, to keep in mind, keeping in mind various parameters dependent on the type of organizations and expectations. So with this, what is going to happen? They can take certain corrective actions up hand. They will be kept well informed, right? These are the employees that are the best performers of the company. We have to encourage them. We have to give certain rewards to them, right? They will plan in that way. And if there are certain employees who are not performing well, who are on the bottom line, there they can be at least alerted, or they can be at least given some suggestions. They can analyze, they can get them, and they can try to give some trainings to them, so that they can improve the skills of human resources, right? So best example of performance. Pardon? Pardon? Who was this? Is this Kamil? Who was this? Any query, guys? Please let me know. Was there any question? Okay, no problem. If you have any question, let me know. Fine. So HR is the best example for the performance analytics, right? And then we'll move ahead and see risk analytics. What risk analytics is? Can anybody tell me what risk analytics is about? Because what a risk means, basically, what is the risk? What is the basic risk in a company?
So risk means challenges. We can find challenges. Means which
Correct.
challenges facing by company when we execute, when we apply new plan, and in past which challenges facing by the company. This kind of
Correct.
strategy and this kind of tool when we use, so we can call
Correct.
risk analytics.
So in the modern business, like modern businesses, whatever we are seeing, like what is the basic risk?
Competitors.
Exactly. Not only competitors, because every time when we have a business, obviously we'll have a competitor for that business. There is nothing new about it. What if you compare our businesses from today to the past businesses in our olden days? What is the
That service
difference?
after purchase service post.
No,
Decision
businesses
making.
are no. It is appearing on the screen. If you see here, it is written very clearly: in today's dynamic business environment, where things change at a rapid pace. So today businesses are changing at rapid pace. The rate of risk is very high. If you don't understand your customer, definitely your business is going to fall very sharply. It will take a very steep down again. Your business is going to stall down like anything. So that is the reason why we have analytics at every point of every domain. If you see why, to understand the business, there is a risk, because now social media is to the top. And if you see LinkedIn, Amazon, Facebook, WhatsApp, these are the sites that are ruling the world. If you see, there are some few countable sites, websites, they are ruling the world. They're ruling the world of business. Don't you see that? They are ruling the businesses. How? They are understanding the trends. Zomato. See Zomato, how it is exponentially growing day by day. Amazon. What are the techniques that are being used by these companies? They are leaving complete, what do you say, uh, complete market behind, complete other businesses behind. If you see, the competitors are not able to reach their competitiveness. Why Amazon is only doing good, or why few companies only like Walmart, why only few companies are going to the top? Because they are using risk analytics. Basically analytics they are using. They are very strong in their analytics. Google, they are able to predict the risks, the insecurities caused by these risks affect the success of the business. So prior to that risk going to happen, they are going to identify those risks and they are going to take some corrective actions so that that particular risk will not affect our success of the business. Am I clear to all of you? Is it crystal clear?
Yes, sir.
The change is the one thing that has changed the world. Because in the olden days businesses, there was no such a change observed. Basically, more or less, it was a different kind of environment where there was stability in the business. But now, customers are aware of their, what do you say, their own clients or everything, the market, right? When they are purchasing products, they're able to analyze. They themselves, customer is able to do analytics on his own. Earlier, was there any chance of getting the reviews? Was there any platform available where they could have got certain reviews on certain product? No. Today, I can do that. If I want to purchase a laptop, I can do a huge analytics on my own. How is that possible? It is possible through customer reviews that are given. Am I right or wrong? If I'm wrong, please tell me. But earlier days, it was not the case. Am I right? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. Now, if you heard about the Kamath hotels, have you heard this Kamath group?
Yes, sir. Heard.
It is basically a food chain. How it developed? Earlier, there was nobody, because Kamath is a group of companies like where they used to serve the food to the customers. It has got a past history and they have been doing very good. And in the olden days, like when you go back to past or 15 years back or 20 years back, there was no such kind of feedback system available. Now, if I type Kamath hotel or specific hotel or a specific hotel of Kamath present in Bengaluru, let us say in the Whitefield area. If you go to Whitefield area, you have Kamath hotel. which is present, if you want to get the information about that particular hotel in that group or particular branch, basically, you can get the information on the internet. How is it doing? If you search in my particular area where I'm going to live, I want to get the information of the best hotels that are available for having the food. You can find a lot of reviews, a lot of information about that on the net, just at a click. That is the base of information that is available on the internet, and that is a huge risk. That is a huge risk to the businesses. They have to be alert at every point of time, saying that to save their customer base. One day, if they don't serve at one time a good meal, definitely he will put a review saying that, guys, we did not do that, it was not good. And even if you don't receive your customers properly, he will definitely put a review on the net. It was a very bad experience. I did not get any good acquaintance over there. Hosting was not good. Maybe food is good, but yeah, he will put this kind of reviews. And based on that, these reviews are again analyzed using natural language processing, whatever the artificial intelligence tools you have, and will get how many reviews are negative. Finally, whether the feedback is positive or negative. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
All this is risk. All this is risk. So they are going to identify those insecurities. So basically, risk analytics is foreseeing the uncertainties of the future and estimating projects' success or failure beforehand. Before the execution of projects itself, you are predicting what is going to happen with this project, whether it is going to be a big success or it is going to be a failure. So that's what is about risk analytics. Define and understand, right?